Okay, so logarithmic equations. We will have first our review of basic logarithm. So, ayan yung basic logarithm natin. Our logarithmic function can be represented by log base b of x equals y. So, yung ating logarithm ay pwede nating ipakita sa pamamagitan ng log base b of x is equal to y. And, so that can be written also as, again, sabi natin noon, paulit-ulit na lang to, si y ay exponent, si b ay base, at si x yung equivalent. So, therefore, that will be b to the y power is equal to x. So, ayan ang ating representation ng ating logarithmic function. Kaya kung magkakaroon tayo ng example na ganito, so si log base 2 of 8, so base 2 of 8 is equal to 3. So, ibig sabihin nito, yung exponent na 3 ng 2 will equate it to 8. Diba? Pagka kinonvert natin yan sa ganitong format na b to the y power is equal to x, so that will become 2, yung ating base, to the third power, which is the exponent, is equal to 8, which is tama naman. Diba? Ang 2 to the third power ay 8 is equal to 8. So, yan ang kailangan natin tandaan. Kailangan muna nating malaman yung basic ng ating logarithm. So, yan yung basic natin for our logarithm. Saka itong isa na to. Kasi hindi naman to mako-compute eh. Hindi natin to mako-compute. Kailangan natin i-convert ng ganito yan. Para ma-apply natin yung ating mathematics. Okay, so yan yung basic natin. Ni-review lang natin ha. Matagal na nating ni-lesson yan. Kasi importante na alam yung basic. Bago tayo magpunta dun sa complex or sa complicated part ng logarithm. So, review natin. Ito yung example ko dun sa video lesson. So, how to solve a logarithmic equation. So, we will solve for the logarithmic equations for the equation of our logarithm. So, yun ang ibig sabihin ng logarithmic equation. So, we are trying to solve the equation of the logarithm. So, given is the logarithm, then find for the equation. Okay, so we will find for the equation. Siyempre, pagka equation, mayroong equal sign. So, let's have this example. So, example 1, we have here log base 5 of 4x plus 5. So, hindi na siya isang simple term lang. So, nagkaroon tayo ng algebraic expression sa ating equivalent. So, 4x plus 5, which is equal to 3. So, again, kung susundan natin ang format ng ating logarithm or logarithmic function, si 3 will represent our exponent. B to the y power is equal to x. So, pag kinonvert natin ang ating logarithmic function sa b to the y power equals to x, so we have the base which is 5 to the third power. So, yun yung ating letter y. So, sa exponent will be our letter y. Okay, si base pala is our letter b. And then si equivalent will be our letter x. So, ayan yung mga label natin. So, base to the exponent. So, b to the y is equal to equivalent which is x. So, 5 to the third power is equal to 4x plus 5. So, in this case, pwede na siyang isolve. Pwede nang evaluate yung ating equation. Naka-equation na ngayon tayo. Hindi na siya logarithm. Okay? So, we are trying to extract the equation out of our logarithm. Yan ang ginagawa natin. Gumagawa tayo ng equation galing kay logarithm. So, babalik na tayo kay algebra. So, ang 5 to the third power is equal to 125. That is 5 to the third. So, that is equal to 5 times 5 times 5. So, that is equal to 125. So, is equal to 4x plus 5. And then, algebra lang. So, transpose tayo kay 5. Ilipat si 5 sa kabila. Hindi ko na pinagpapalit yung letter X. Hinahayaan ko na sa kanan. Okay? Nahayaan na sa kanan yung letter X. Pareho lang din naman yan. So, ililipat natin si 5. It will become 125 minus 5 is equal to 4x. May iwanan yung 4x. And then, so let's have the continuation here. So, we have 125 minus 5. So, we have 120 is equal to 4x. So, to remove 4, we will divide both sides by 4. So, that will be equal to x. And 120 divided by 4 is 30. The answer will be x is equal to 30. Or 30 is equal to x. So, pareho lang. Okay, so let's proceed. So, let's have the next part. So, example 2. So, for this example, we have here log base 10 of x to the second power plus 36 is equal to 2. So, pag nilabel uli natin yan, so si 2 ang ating letter y, si x squared plus 36 ang ating letter x, at saka si 10 ang ating letter b. Okay, so yun yung mga label natin. So, if we will consider our format ng ating logarithmic function, so that will be base 10 raised to the exponent of 2 is equal to x squared plus 36. So, compute natin. Si 10 squared ay 10 times 10, so that is 100, is equal to x squared plus 36. So, transpose si 36, so 100 minus 36 is equal to x squared. So, we have here 64 is equal to x squared. Hindi ko na lang pinagpapalit pero pwede namang pagpalitin, pwede na namang hindi. Pareho lang din naman yan eh. Okay, so para matanggal ang x squared, sabi ng ating teacher dati, nalayo ko lang ng konti, equal to x squared. So, sabi ng teacher natin, in this case, hindi natin kailangan mag-extract ng factor. Walang factor dito. So, kailangan lang nating square root both sides of the given equation. Square root, square root. So, therefore, ang ating letter x ay equivalent sa square root ng 64, so that is equal to 8. Pero we will consider both positive and negative 8. Okay, pareho, positive and negative 8. So, therefore, pag pinaghiwalay natin, dalawa yung answer. So, x is equal to negative or to 8 and x is equal to negative 8. Kasi pag minultiply ko yung negative 8 times negative 8, ang sagot doon 64 din eh. Kaya, ito ay algebra, kaya both positive and negative 8 will be considered as an answer in our given logarithmic equation. So, we will have now the next part, yung variation ng ating logarithmic equation, yung ibang example. So, ito, example number 3. So, hindi na to kamukha nung kanina. Kasi meron na tayong log 2. So, meron tayong logarithmic function on both sides of the equation. Ayan yung logarithmic function natin. Logarithmic function on both sides of the equation. So, if, okay, sulat muna natin. So, we have, so, log 2, log base 2 of 4 is equal to log base 2 of x minus 2. So, in this case, we need to follow a certain property of logarithm. So, yun yung nakasulat sa baba, pero baka medyo maliit, lalakihan ko. So, ang ating property ng logarithm will be log base b of x is equal to log base b of y. So, therefore, then, x is equal to y. So, ibig sabihin ito, if both our letter B are equal, kung pareho yung ating letter B na 2 and 2, so we will consider our equivalent as are also equal. So in this example, equal naman yung ating 2 and 2 eh. Diba? Equal. So 4 is represented by x, while x minus 2 is represented by y. Okay, pag magkamukha yung ating base sa ilalim ng log, yung subscript sa ilalim ng log ay magkamukhang numero, automatically the equivalent are also equal. Okay, so in this case, yung log 2 nung ating left side is equal to log base 2 sa ating right side. Equivalent sila, magkamukha sila. So therefore, it will lead to 4 is also equal to x minus 2. Magiging equal yung dalawang equivalent nila. Okay, medyo nakakalito lang pero dapat sundan. Okay, so naging magkamukha yung 2 and 2 natin. So 2 and 2, they are similar. So therefore, we will make an equation out of their equivalent. Gagawa tayong equation galing sa equivalent nila. Okay, so we are following this property. Okay, so we will consider now this equation. Yan ang gagamitin natin equation. Si 4 is equal to x minus 2. So, simple na lang. Pag nakuha mo na equation, madali na. So, that will be 4. Lilipat lang yung negative 2. So, that will be plus 2 is equal to x. So, tapos ang usapan, 6 is equal to x. So, x is equal to 6. Diba? Pag nag-checking tayo, puntahan mo lang to. Pag nag-checking tayo, punta ka lang dito kay x. Palitan mo siya ng 6. 6 minus 2, 4. So, pareho na sila. Log base 2 of 4, log base 2 of 4. Diba? Simple checking. Diba? If we will replace x with 6, it will become 4. So, pareho na sa kabila. Equal na sila. Equation. Okay, example number 4. Pareho din to. Equal din yung ating base. Nagkasulat natin para mas malaki. Okay, sulat ko example number 4 Kasi yung nasa left side ng screen medyo maliit yung pagkakasulat hindi magkakasya pag nilakihan Kaya re-write natin. So we have log base 5 of x squared minus 4 is equal to log base 5 of x plus 8. So, if we will review the given logarithmic equation, mapapansin natin equal naman yung base natin Pareho naman siyang 5. So, pwede tayong gumawa ng equation out of the equivalent and then solve the equation. But in this case, that is a quadratic equation. Dalawa yung sagot dyan, factor. So, ang initial solution dito is x squared minus 4 is equal to x plus 8. Magfa-factor kayo dito So, tatawid-tawid lang yan. Tatawid nyo na lahat yan. Itawid nyo lahat doon. Papunta ron. Basta ang equivalent yan magiging 0. Equivalent to 0. Walang matitira sa right side. Ay, ito yung importante, yung factoring Ang export, pag finactor natin, x and x. Yun yung dalawang x na yun. Hindi mo ipa-factor yung middle term. Ang ipa-factor mo na ngayon yung last term na, yung third term natin. So, maraming factor ang negative 12. Diba? Ang mga factor ng negative 12, pwede siyang negative 12 times 1. Pwede siyang negative 1 times 12. Pwedeng negative 4 times 3. Napakadami. Pwedeng negative 3 times 4. Pwede pang negative 6 times 2. Pwedeng negative 2 times 6. So, lahat ng mga factors na yan, ang sagot dyan, puro negative 12. Diba? Puro negative 12 yan pagka minultiply. Pero ang instruction dyan, pumili ka ng factor na pag inad mo, magiging sagot mo yung middle term. Ang kasamang number ng x ay negative 1. Kasi pag pinag-add ko yung negative 4 plus 3, ang sagot doon, negative 1. So, yun ang kukunin ko. Isang negative 4 saka isang 3. So, doon ang galing yun. Sir, bakit naman naging 4 saka 3? Kasi pag ihiwalayin ko yung dalawang factor, lalagyan ko siya pareho ng equivalent na 0. So, x minus 4 equals 0. Pag nilipat ko si 4, magiging x is equal to positive 4 na siya. Yan yung isang answer. Yung isa naman, x plus 3 equals 0. So, pag nilipat ko si 3, it will become x is equal to negative 3. Kaya, naging sagot ay 4 at saka negative 3. Okay? So, yun ang naging answer natin dyan. So, ang sinunod natin dyan na property, tandaan, ito yung property natin. If the two bases will be equal, yan ha, if our two bases will be equal, ay nako, sorry. Yan, nag-equal yung dalawang to natin. So, we will make an equation out of the equivalent. Ang equivalent ng ating left side ay 4, ang equivalent ng right side ay x minus 2. So, gagawa tayo ng equation galing sa equivalent nila. Okay? Hindi nyo to kayang tandaan na pinapanood nyo lang. Kaya sana nagte-take note kayo. Kumbaga parang nasa classroom din tayo. Nasa live class. Dito kaya ng pinapanood lang. Okay? Bahay sa kabila. So, eto, example na to, example number 4. Nag-equivalent din yung 5 natin, magkamukha yung 5. So, gumawa tayo ng equation galing sa kanilang equivalent. X squared minus 4 is equal to x plus 8. So, eto yun. So, that will be equal to log b x times y. Okay, so that will be log b x times y. So, anong ibig sabihin nito? Pag nag-add daw tayo ng dalawang logarithm na mayroong magkamukhang base, addition, at mayroong magkamukhang base, ang gagawin, we will multiply the equivalent. Okay, so ulit ha. So, if we add two logarithm having the same base, the equivalent will be multiplied. So, that will be x times y. Okay, so, ito. Si number 2, siya yung ating x. Si 3x minus 4, siya yung ating y. Magkamukha silang log. Ano yung base natin ng logarithm dito? What is our base here? 10. Kasi hindi nakalagay, di ba? If the base is not indicated, automatically the base is 10. So therefore, both of them have a base of 10. Okay, pareho silang merong base na 10. So tuloy natin dito natin ibaba. So again, yung ating 2 log x that is equivalent to log x to the second power. Yun naman ating log 2 plus log 3x minus 4. So that will be equivalent to log. So yun yun, kinopya ko to. Hindi na lang nilagay yung base. X 2. Ang x natin 2. Yun yung x natin ha. So 2. And then yung y naman natin ay multiplied to 3x minus 4. Okay, tingnan nyo mga nagaganap ha. So, x squared. Kasi, tinransform na lang natin sa exponential. Yung exponent na 2 na nasa left side, binalik uli natin kay x. And then, sa kabila naman sa right side, dahil sila ay pareho naman ng base, kinopya lang yung 2, minultiply kay 3x minus 4. Because 3x minus 4 and 2 represent x and y. Sila yung nag-represent kay x and y. Okay, so babalikan mo lang yung kaninang property naman. If we have equivalent log, so also our x and y are equivalent. So ito na ngayon yung ating bagong x. Ito yung ating bagong y. Equivalent daw sila. So pwede na akong gumawa ng equation ko. So ang equation ko ngayon ay x squared is equal to 2 times 3x minus 4. Hindi ko na muna sinolve, pero pwede nyo lang isolve yan. 6x minus 8 ang sagot dyan. So, eto na ang equation ko. May equation na ako. Pwede na ako mag-solve. Medyo nakakalito lang to, pero kailangan nating intindihin. Kung first time lang na-encounter to, talaga nakakalito to. Kailangan to talaga practice. So, may equation na tayo ha. Yan na yung equation natin. X squared is equal to 2 times 3x minus 4. So, pwede nang isolve. So, we will copy x squared is equal to 2 times 3, 6x minus 2 times 4, 8. Quadratic equation yan. Okay, lahat ililipat sa kaliwa. Equivalent to 0. Quadratic equation, babalik tayo ng junior high lesson. So, that will be x squared minus 6x plus 8 is equal to 0. Then, factoring tayo. So, factor. Kailangan natin ng dalawang factors. So, x and x. Pupuntahan ko ngayon yung 8. Iisip ako ng factor ng 8 na kapag minultiply ko, ang sagot ay negative 6. So, naisip ko na agad, negative 4 at saka negative 2. Diba? Pag si 8 ay finactor ko ng negative 4 saka negative 2, pag inad ko yung dalawa, ang sagot ay 6 or negative 6. So, ibig sabihin, correct factors yan, negative 4 and negative 2. So, I will have here negative 4 and x minus 2 is equal to 0. Simplify na natin, huwag na natin pahabain yung solution. So, i-transpose mo na yung minus 4. So, that is x is equal to 4. Transpose natin yung minus 2. That is x is equal to 2. So, ang answer natin are 4 and 2. Example number 6. Number 6. So, ang given natin ay log base 2 of 3 plus log base 2 of x is equal to log base 2 of 5 plus log base 2 of x minus 2. So, ang property natin is addition of logarithm. So, pag nag-add tayo ng logarithm, the equivalent will be multiplied. Again, pag nag-plus tayo ng logarithm, ang equivalent nila i-multiply. So this will become log 2 3 times x, or 3x na lang yan, hindi ko nalalagyan ng parenthesis. So minultiply ko yung 3 at saka yung x, kasi addition yung operation natin. Okay, is equivalent to, equal, so equal is equal to log 2 5 times x minus 2. Five times x minus 2. Ayan. I-divide both by negative 2. So, cancel, na wala ang negative 2. X is equal to, okay, 5. So, the final answer is x is equal to 5. Okay, very good. Salamat. Ayan. So, yung part nga na to, ulitin ko ha, itong part na to, ito ay basic algebra. Yung part na yan. Ang importante rito, makagawa ka ng equation. Kailangan makagawa ka nito. Para makagawa ka nito, dapat intindihin yung lesson. Pag nag-equal yung base natin, so dahil equivalent naman siya na parehong 2, you just need to make an equation from their equivalent. Gagawa ka lang ng equation sa equivalent nila. Okay, let's proceed. Okay, example number 7. We have here log base 5 of x plus 1 minus log base 5 of x minus 1 is equal to 2. So, pag nag-subtract tayo ng logarithm, such as in this given example, so this is subtraction, so we will apply another property of logarithm, and that is log base b of x minus log base b of y, so will lead us to log base b of x divided by y. So we will divide the equivalent of our given logarithm given that the base are equal. So kailangan equal yung base natin, so the solution will be to divide the equivalent. So, i-divide natin ang equivalent nila. So, in this case, in our example, we have an equivalent base. Equivalent yung base natin, which is 5 and 5. So, therefore, we will do the division between the given equivalent. Okay, so in this given example, we will have here log 5 x plus 1, which is our letter x. So, si x plus 1 yung ating letter x dito. Then, si x minus 1 naman yung ating letter y. So, over x minus 1 is equal to 2. So, in this case, we will follow the property of logarithm that it can be written as p to the y power is equal to x. So, C5 will be our letter B. Si x plus 1 over x minus 1 will be our letter x. And C2 will be our letter y. So, that will be base, which is 5, to the second power, which is the exponent, is equal to x plus 1 over x minus 1. Let's continue. So let's evaluate our given equation now. So we have 5 to the second power, that's 25, is equal to x plus 1 over x minus 1. Then we will have our cross multiplication. So we will multiply 25 multiplied to x minus 1. So we have here 25x minus 25. So that is distributive multiplication is equal to x plus 1. So we will do the transposition now. So transpose natin si x and then transpose natin sa kabila si 5. So it will give us 25x minus x is equal to 1 plus 25. So that will be 25 minus x, 25x minus x, so that is 24x is equal to 26 divided by 24 divided by 24. So cancel 24, matitira is letter x, which is equal to 26 over 24, just reduce to lowest term, so that is 13 over 12. So our answer is 13 over 12. Okay, so let's have now example number 8. So example 8, we have here example number 8, so we have log base 2 of x plus 5 minus log base 2 of x squared minus 1 is equal to 0. So again, we have here our subtraction of logarithm. So if two logarithm are being subtracted, having the same base, so kailangan magkamukha yung base nila. Okay, so we will apply the division of the equivalent. So this will become log 2 of x plus 5 over x squared minus 1 is equal to 0. So again, applying the exponential form of our logarithm, which is p to the y power is equal to x. So we'll have now 2 to the 0 power is equal to x plus 5 over x squared minus 1. So simplify, 2 to the 0 power is equal to 1 is equal to x plus 5 over x squared minus 1. So we will do our cross multiplication. So multiply x squared minus 1 times 1. So, and that will give us x squared minus 1 is equal to x plus 5. So transposition method, so this is a quadratic equation. So we will transpose x and also 5. So that will be x squared minus x minus 1 minus 5 is equal to 0. So x squared minus x minus 6 is equal to 0. Then we will do our factoring. So the factor of x squared is x and x. Ang factor natin ng x squared ay x and x. Then, pupunta tayo sa third term. So, iisip tayo ng factors ni negative 6 na kapag minultiply natin, negative 6 yung answer. Pero pag inad natin, ang sagot ay negative 1, which is the middle term. So, let's have your 6. So, ang factor natin ng 6 ay, na pwede ay negative 3 and 2. Kasi pag inad ko yung negative 3 and 2, ang sagot dyan ay negative 1. So, we have here minus 3 and plus 2. And the final answer will be expressed as x is equal to 3 and x is equal to negative. Okay, this is the answer in our logarithmic equation. Okay, and that will be all for now.